This is the Sunday Business Page with John Delano.
Good morning, I'm John Delano. Welcome to another edition of the Sunday Business Page. And our very special guest today is Dr. Jay Reddy, who is a co-founder of an organization called Advanced Optronics. Comes out of CMU and it's based here in Pittsburgh. Jay, thank you, sir, very much for spending Sunday morning with us. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you for having me, John. I'm glad to be here.
So what interested me is I read about you and about the fact that the National Science Foundation has given you a grant of some $650,000 to do something that I thought was a little bit intriguing. So let me first ask you, what exactly is optronics?
Well, optronics is a bit of a made-up word that we invented which is a combination of optics and electronics, which is the two modalities we use in our system. And what we do is a guidance system to help surgeons with delicate procedures. And what's revolutionary about the system that we're building is we're focused on augmenting the surgeon's sense of touch. So, you have these expert surgeons who are training for decades, and after hundreds or thousands of repetitions of a procedure, they have a very finely tuned feel for how it's supposed to go. They know how hard they can push, when they have to stop, and an intuition for critical moments in the surgery where they have risks of complication. So what we're trying to do is augment the surgeon's sense of touch. And I kind of think of it like the parking sensors in your car that can beep at you before you run into something. And even if you're an expert driver, I still appreciate having those sensors, and they've probably, saved my paint job a little bit over the years.
I love the analogy, and I think it's important because you really are helping physicians who might not be quite as skilled as the most skilled person at least get the right outcome. And if I understand correctly, you're starting working with both ear and then ultimately eye surgeries. Can you talk a little bit about what the practical applications?
Yeah, well, first of all, I think these surgeons are highly skilled professionals. And so I don't think necessarily about helping any specific set of surgeons as much as just raising the level of care across the field. And yeah, we're looking at different applications. One is to restore hearing loss through what's called a cochlear implant, which is an implantable hearing device. And we're also looking at other opportunities for drug delivery in other parts of the body, including the eye. So we've had a lot of excitement from physicians in different areas about how they can leverage this new technology that we're developing.
Is this something that is in development now, or is it already in use?
So we are still bringing this product to market. This is really innovative research that we brought out of Carnegie Mellon. My co-founder, Dr. Maysam Chamanzar, runs a lab at Carnegie Mellon where they're doing really innovative technical solutions to medical problems. So we work hand in hand with physicians to do problem discovery, see where we can help them in their practice, and then bring new engineering and technology advancements to bear on that. So, this is fresh out of the lab. That's why the National Science Foundation is very interested, and we have a group of partners, universities, Carnegie Mellon, University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, as well as those clinical partners here, UPMC, Allegheny Health Network, Center for Neurosciences in Tucson, Arizona, that are working with us to bring this technology to market for the first time.
And I guess as we head into the future, and we only have about 45 seconds left, what do you see as we look down the line a decade from now with technologies like this?
Yeah. So this is really a moonshot that I think can revolutionize the way surgery is done. So in the future, even when you have these really delicate surgeries, I want that to be very routine, very safe, kind of what LASIK did for eye surgery. We want to do that for all these other kinds of procedures. And so I think 10 years from now, once we're able to disseminate this technology, you're going to have, first of all, surgeons who have, superhuman senses now, thanks to our technology, to be able to tell minute details in the surgery, and then also robots that can feel the same way that human surgeons do.
Well, Dr. Jay Reddy, who is a co-founder of Advanced Optronics here in Pittsburgh, thank you, sir, very much for the work you're doing. Those of us who I know need help with eyes and ears are really thankful for the work you're doing. I appreciate you being with us today. Thank you again.
Thank you so much for having me.
And thank you for watching this edition of the Sunday Business Page. Have a great Sunday, everybody.